Welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings, Week 13 of our current sim season. The Cowboys at 8-4, the Vikings at 6-6. Great to have you aboard tonight here at Jammin' Sports. As both teams are fighting for their playoff lives in the NFC, Dallas will kick off. Minnesota will get the ball first. Alec Kerr will kick off for the Cowboys, and we're underway live from Minneapolis. It'll be fielded at the 3-yard line over the 20-25. And bringing it out is number 35 for the Vikings, Antonio Saxon, the rookie out of Army. Kevin Bickford, the starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. Just underway, live from Minneapolis. The Cowboys coming off that big Thanksgiving Day win against the Redskins. The Vikings have won 2 in a row. They beat the Colts last week, coming from behind to beat them. Bickford in the shotgun on 1st and 10, takes the snap, looks downfield, throws underneath to James Monterey out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and inches. Just underway, live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Vikings come out, Bickford under center. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford will hand off to Anthony Lambos, and Lambos out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 yards, and that'll be a Vikings first down. So Minnesota gets the game's first down. A 2-yard gain by Lambos in his 3rd year out of Coastal Carolina. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Bickford in the gun. Bickford pitches inside the Lambos, and Lambos makes his way out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Opening drive of the ball game. Live from Minneapolis, Minnesota. On 2nd and 7, Bickford will drop back, looks, throws, dumps it underneath, incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Vikings at their own 42-yard line. Third and 7. 4 receivers set wide for Minnesota. Bickford in the gun. Bickford drops back, looking, throws down the middle. It's caught by James North all the way down to the 30-yard line. A 28-yard catch by James North, the 9th-year receiver out of Florida. First down, Minnesota. Nice opening drive by the Vikings. Minnesota trying to get above 500 for the first time this season since opening day. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Bickford in the gun. Bickford drops back, looks downfield, throws outside. It's incomplete. Lambos was out of bounds, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Minnesota was 1-0 to start the season, then lost 5 in a row. And they've been playing catch-up ever since. But they managed to get back to 500 last week. They can get above 500 and back in the NFC playoff race with a win today. Cowboys 1 game behind the Giants in the NFC East. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back, looking, throws, gets it underneath to Monterey down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 11 yards and a Vikings first down. That'll move the chains again. A very effective opening drive for Minnesota. First and 10 from the 19. Bickford in the gun. Bickford throws immediately inside, and it's caught by Lawson Underwood down to the 12-yard line. Underwood, the 5th-year tight end out of Iowa. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Vikings at the Cowboy 12-yard line. On 2nd down, Bickford in the gun. Bickford back, looking, throws underneath, and it's caught at the 5-yard line by James Monterey. A gain of 7 yards. First down, Vikings. First and goal from the Cowboy 5-yard line. An impressive opening drive so far. First and goal. Bickford in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Bickford looks to the end zone, throws underneath. It's intercepted. The Cowboys pick it off. James Houston, the rookie out of Louisville, number 24, picks it off for Dallas and brings it back to the 6-yard line. So just when you thought the Vikings were going to score on the opening drive, Dallas picks it off. And that'll end the opening possession from Minnesota. Jeremy Lawler, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Alabama, starting quarterback for the Cowboys. Our Week 13 Thursday night game to kick off the week, live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Cowboys opening possession now, starting at their own 6-yard line. We're scoreless with 4:36 left to play here in the first quarter. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler drops back, throws underneath, and it's caught by Tom Plant out to the 14-yard line. The 6th-year receiver out of Texas Christian. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2 from the 14, Lawler under center. Lawler pitches to Sam Baxter, and Baxter's got the first down out to the 17-yard line, a gain of 3. Baxter, the 7th-year back out of USC. It'll be 1st and 10. Lawler in the shotgun. Dallas from their own 17. Hands off to Baxter. And Baxter 2 yards out to the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Jeremy Stevens on the tackle. Jason Stevens in his 4th year out of Maryland. 2nd and 8 for the Cowboys from the 19-yard line. Lawler in the gun. Lawler fakes the handoff inside, throws downfield. It's caught. It's a fumble. The Vikings come out with it. Ronnie Harris caught it for the Cowboys. He coughed it up, and the Vikings pounce on it. The hit was made by Montel Monroe. He forced the fumble. The Vikings get it back. So both teams' opening drives end with turnovers. And now the Vikings will have it. 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 38-yard line. Kevin Bickford, the quarterback, under center. Bickford drops back, throws to the near side. It's caught. by Lawson Underwood down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Under 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. We have no score here live from Minneapolis. On 2nd and 3. 5 receivers wide. Bickford, empty backfield. And now Black in motion. Bickford back, throws downfield near sideline, and it's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. James Monterey, 20 yards, and a Viking first down. The 6th-year receiver out of North Carolina. First down, Minnesota. His momentum took him out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Bickford in the gun. Bickford drops back, looks downfield, throws, dumps it off inside, and it's caught by James North down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. Second and 4 from the 4. The Vikings in the I formation. Bickford hands off to Lambos. Touchdown, Vikings. A 4-yard touchdown run by Anthony Lambos. And the Vikings score first, and they take a 6-0 lead. Four-yard touchdown run by Anthony Lambos. Vikings trying to win their 3rd in a row. Trying to upset Dallas today. Dallas trying to win to stay a game behind the New York Giants in the NFC East. Tom Davison for the extra point. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. Vikings lead at 7-0. A minute 55 left to play here in the first quarter. We're live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 13, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. I hope everybody can hear me all right. The game is kind of loud. If I need to turn the game down, let me know. Experimenting with a new mic. So the Vikings up 7-0 with a minute 55 left to play in the first quarter. They'll kick off. Zach Young will kick. This will be fielded by Cole, who brings it out over the 20-25. Kevin Cole, the 2nd-year receiver out of Hawaii, brings it back to the 28-yard line. And that's where Dallas will have it 1st and 10, down 7-0. A minute 50 left to play here in the first quarter. Here at Jammin' Sports. On 1st and 10, Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler hands off to Baxter inside the 30. And Baxter, he fumbles. And the Vikings pick it up. That's the 2nd time now the Cowboys have fumbled. Sam Baxter fumbling it away. And the Vikings get it back. Richard Seymour recovers for Minnesota. Number 93. So a chance now for the Vikings to go up by 2 scores. They'll have it at the Cowboy 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Now they want to look at this again. Let's see if he was down. Was he down? I think he was down. His butt was on the ground. Look, his knee's down. That's going to be Dallas football. Ruling on the field is overturned. It'll be Dallas football. It'll go down as a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and inches for the Cowboys at their own 37-yard line. Down 7-0. Lawler under center. 4 receivers wide. Lawler drops back. Looks downfield, throws, gets it out. Underneath. And it's caught by number 82. Nick Stevens, the tight end. The rookie out of Tennessee. A gain of 8 yards. Make it 9. And a Cowboy first down at their own 46-yard line. Lawler in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Lawler fakes the handoff inside. Throws. Downfield incomplete. Intended for Ronnie Harris. Knocked away. Bring up 2nd and 10. .53 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield for Lawler on 2nd and 10. Lawler back. Throws. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. And that'll stop the clock with 51 seconds left. Up from the 46-yard line. Lawler in the gun. Lawler back. Throws downfield. It's caught. Stevens, the tight end, all the way down to the 14-yard line. Nick Stevens, the rookie out of Tennessee. A gain of 30 yards down to the 14-yard line of Minnesota. First down, Dallas. Vikings up 7-0. Dallas trying to tie it up here in the closing minutes of the first quarter. .30 seconds and counting. On 1st and 10 from the 14. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler looking. Throws down the middle. It's caught for the touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown catch by Ronnie Harris. And with 17 seconds left in the quarter, the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying it up. The 8th-year receiver out of Oklahoma State, Ronnie Harris, with the touchdown catch. Alec Kerr will come on for the extra point. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 7 with 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 13, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. The 8-4 Cowboys, the 6-6 Vikings. We have a hockey doubleheader after this. Stanley Cup playoffs. More on that in a second. Alec Kerr will kick off. This will be fielded at the 3-yard line. Bringing it out is number 35 for the Vikings. Antonio Saxon, the rookie out of Army. Out to the 29-yard line. First down, Minnesota. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cowboys and Vikings tied at 7. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back, looks, throws inside. Out to Lambos. Down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. And that's the end of the first quarter. at the end of one. Cowboys and Vikings tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Where's the game that matters? We'll start the second quarter tied at 7. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Vikings at their own 36-yard line. Evil Dead's in the house. Anthony Lambos has 1 touchdown run already. 5 receivers wide. Bickford in the gun on 2nd and 3. Bickford back. Bickford looking, throws, gets it out to Lawson Underwood out to the 44-yard line. A 20-yard gain by Lawson Underwood, the 5th-year tight end out of Iowa. Yeah, he's a stud. First down, Minnesota. The Vikings trying to win their 3rd in a row. They've managed to put themselves at 500 last week. They can get above 500 with a win today. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Bickford to Lambos, and Lambos no gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Minnesota at the Dallas 44-yard line. He sucks. He's got a touchdown already. The Minnesota touchdown came on a Lambos run, a 4-yard touchdown run. 2nd and 10, 4 receivers wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back. Bickford looks, throws outside, is caught by Underwood down to the 35-yard line. The big tight end, a 9-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 1. That's right, Coke and a smile. Under 7 minutes left in the first half. We're tied at 7. Vikings on the move at the Dallas 35-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford drops back. Throws underneath. And it's caught by Underwood down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 and a Viking first down. Evil Dead, let me know, is the game too loud? Can you hear me all right? I had to do some microphone adjustments. Is the background noise too loud or not loud enough? Am I loud enough? Please let me know. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. It's good. All right, thank you. Bickford under center on 1st and 10. Bickford fakes the handoff, throws, gets it out to Brian Black down to the 7-yard line. The 6th-year wide receiver out of Oklahoma State. A 22-yard gain to Brian Black. First down, Vikings. It'll be 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Under 6 minutes to play. Here in the first half, we're tied at 7. It was a sloppy first quarter. They both turned it over once. Bickford hands off to Lambos, and Lambos goes down. A 3-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. A 3-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal from the 10. Bickford under center. Bickford, 3-step drop. Throws to the end zone, incomplete. Just threw it away. Couldn't find a receiver. That'll bring up 3rd and goal. And that'll stop the clock with 5:16 left in the first half. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Evil Dead in the house. 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. Bickford under center. Bickford, 3-step drop. Throws inside to Black. Down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 4th and goal. So the Vikings will probably just kick the field goal. Tom Davison will come out. After the score, I got to share something with Evil Dead. Tom Davison will come out. No, they're going to go for it. Vikings going for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Bickford draws back. Looks to the end zone. Looking. Throws outside. It's caught by Lambos, but he does not get in. Right there to make the tackle, number 50 for Dallas, David Floyd, the linebacker, in his 5th year out of Connecticut, stops Lambos short of the end zone. The Vikings went for it on 4th and goal and came up empty. And now Dallas will take over at the 1-yard line. 1st and 10 going the other way. Guess who stopped by the radio station today, Evil Dead? An actor that you probably know from the 80s. C. Thomas Howell stopped by today. He has a band. No, not Chase. C. Thomas Howell. Pony Boy. Wolverines. Yep, he's got a new band. I'll tell you more about it in a second. Lawler in the gun, 1st and 10. Lawler throws inside, incomplete. Yeah, I like him too. He's super nice. Of course, he's old now like I am. But he brought his band with him. Yeah, he stopped by physically, yes, with his band, and they played in our studio this morning. 2nd and 10 from the 1-yard line. Lawler under center. 3-step drop, throws inside. It's caught by Ronnie Harris out to the 17-yard line. A gain of 16 yards and a Cowboy first down. Oh yeah, he was sharing stories. We had him for about 2 hours, just talking and playing music and stuff. Oh yeah, very good actor. He shared stories about Red Dawn and, of course, Pony Boy and all that. The Outsiders. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Lawler under center. Lawler, play action looking. Throws outside. It's caught by Baxter at the 21-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. But he was super nice, and he can sing. They've got an album coming out. He put a band together in Nashville. Yeah, Soul Man. Yes, great movie. I love Red Dawn. It's one of my favorite movies. But he was sharing stories about Patrick Swayze. He was with Swayze in 2 movies, The Outsiders and Red Dawn. 2nd and 6 from the 21-yard line. Lawler in the gun. Lawler looking, throws, dumps it off to Ronnie Harris out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 16 yards and a Cowboy first down. I mean, anytime Red Dawn comes on TV, I mean, I'm right there. I'll watch it. I've got it on DVD too, so love that movie. I don't like the remake. I like the original Red Dawn. Meanwhile, Dallas has worked it out to the 37-yard line. 3:40 and counting here in the first half. Tied at 7. Lawler in the gun. 4 receivers wide. Lawler hands off to Baxter up the middle, and Baxter out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. You know, they don't make movies like that anymore, Evil Dead. They really don't. The 80s, late 70s and into the 80s was a really good time for movies. 2nd and 5 from the 42. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler back. Throws outside. It's caught. Caught by the tight end, Nick Stevens. Out to the 45-yard line, a gain of 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. Dallas trying to get a score before halftime. We're tied at 7. Lawler in the gun. Lawler hands off to Baxter, and Baxter, he's got the first down as he plows forward out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be first down, Dallas. Oh yeah, 80s had some great movies. Really good movies. I couldn't get over how super nice he was. I mean, he was super nice. Super nice.
What me?
Like Misty is. Yes. Misty made me soup tonight. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler back. Lawler looking, steps up. He's going to take off. And he's going to get out to the 47-yard line, a gain of 5. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 at the Minnesota 47-yard line. Jason Stevens on the tackle for the Vikings. Evil Dead says hi. 2nd and 4, coming up on the 2-minute warning. They get the play off. Baxter outside, inside the 40. And Baxter down to about the 38-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning. We're tied at 7. Dallas down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 11 yards in a Cowboy first down. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. We're tied at 7. Lawler in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks downfield. Looking. He's going to take off. And Jeremy Lawler gets down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 5. Dion Dial on the tackle. The linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Cowboys. 1:40 and counting. On 2nd and 5, 4 receivers wide. Lawler back to throw. Throws inside quickly to Tom Plant. Down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 10 and a Cowboy first down. The 6th-year receiver out of Texas Christian. Clock is running. Neither team calling a timeout. 4 receivers wide. Lawler in the gun. Lawler fakes the handoff inside. Throws. Incomplete. Looking for Stevens, the tight end. And it was broken up. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 1 minute exactly left the play here in the first half. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Evil Dead's Vikings playing the Cowboys. 2nd and 10. Lawler in the gun. Lawler looks, throws, dumps it off to Baxter. Down to the 13-yard line, a gain of 8. And the Cowboys take a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. A gain of 8, it'll bring up 3rd and 2. We have a hockey doubleheader after this. We'll have game 2 of the Penguins and the Canadians, and then game 3 between the Kings and the Blackhawks after football this evening. Lawler in the gun. Lawler throws, and it's intercepted by Dion Dial. No, that's not Dial, it's number 96, Wayne Hull. And the Vikings pick it off just when he thought the Cowboys were going to score. Wayne Hull picks it off for Minnesota. And now the Vikings will have it with a chance to score before halftime. .50 seconds left. They have all 3 of their timeouts. We're tied at 7. It's a close game, but it's been kind of sloppy. Both teams have turned it over twice. 1st and 10, Minnesota. Kevin Bickford, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Bickford will drop back, throws, dumps it off to Lambos. Down the sideline, he's got room. Lambos, a big gain. Lambos all the way out to the 50-yard line. 39 yards on the swing pass. That's how you get downfield in a hurry. And it gets out of bounds, stops the clock with 41 seconds left. And Minnesota will have it at the 50-yard line. The 3rd-year back out of Coastal Carolina, Anthony Lambos, down the sideline for the Viking first down. 41 seconds left until halftime. Minnesota now trying to get to field goal range. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back. Throws. He's got a man open. It's caught by North. Inside the 10, a shoestring tackle at the 7-yard line. A 43-yard reception by James North down to the 7-yard line. And just like that, first and goal Minnesota at the Dallas 7. The Vikings trying to get above 500 for the first time since week 1. Bickford in the gun on first and goal. Looking, throws to the end zone, incomplete. It was broken up by Jason Law, number 28. It'll be second and goal at the 7-yard line. 30 seconds left in the first half. The Vikings are in field goal range already. 4 receivers wide. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Bickford looking. Throws. Incomplete. That hit the goalpost. He got hit as he threw. And that's going to bring up third and goal at the 7-yard line. Yeah, that's not what I said. Third and goal from the 7-yard line. Again, not what I said. Bickford back. Looks to the end zone. Throws inside. Underwood. Touchdown. Vikings. Lawson Underwood. A 7-yard touchdown catch. And the Vikings have taken the lead right before halftime. 13-7. Vikings looking impressive here in the first half against Dallas. Minnesota trying to win their third in a row. Davison for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Vikings lead it 14-7. 22 seconds left to play here in the first half. Live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 13, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. You gotta like what you see so far, Evil Dead. Your Vikings are playing well. The Cowboys are 8-4, 1 game behind the Giants in the NFC East. The Vikings 6-6, 1 game behind the Bears, 3 games behind the Packers in the NFC Central. Zach Young will kick off. This will be fielded by Cole across the 25-30. Cole nearly broke it out to the 46-yard line. Kevin Cole, the second-year receiver out of Hawaii, nearly broke that one. So Dallas now, they might be able to get in field goal range. That was a good return. 16 seconds left. Jeremy Lawler, the quarterback, in his second year out of Alabama. We have a hockey doubleheader after this. Pittsburgh and Montreal, game 2. Los Angeles and Chicago, game 3. Lawler in the shotgun. Throws, gets it out to Stevens, the tight end. And Dallas takes a timeout. That'll be a gain of 6. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the Minnesota 48-yard line. 12 seconds until halftime. On 2nd and 5. Lawler in the gun. Lawler looking, throws to the near side. It's caught by Baxter down the sideline as he gets down to the 38-yard line. The Cowboys will take another timeout. They have 1 left. It would be a 55-yard field goal from here. With just 6 seconds left, let's see if they try a 55-yarder. We are indoors. Yep, they're going to try it. Alec Kerr, the kicker, from 55 yards, right before halftime. There's the snap. Kick is up. And he missed it. It's no good. So the Cowboys come up empty. Well, it was right before halftime. You have to try something. It remains a 14-7 lead for the Vikings. 1 second left. Minnesota can throw a Hail Mary. They have it at their own 45-yard line. Let's see what they do. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Looks downfield, looking. He's got all sorts of time. Throws it inside, and it's caught. But we've hit halftime. Your halftime score, Minnesota 14, Dallas 7. Here at Chapman Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. The 8-4 Cowboys, the 6-6 Vikings. As we get set for the second half, Dallas will get the ball first, down by 7. The Cowboys trying to catch the Giants in the NFC East. They're 1 game back. There's the kickoff by Zach Young. It'll be fielded by Cole at the 3-yard line over the 20-25. And Kevin Cole brings it out to the 31-yard line. And that's where Dallas will have it, 1st and 10. Jeremy Lawler, the quarterback, in his second year out of Alabama. Good crowd tonight. Great to have everybody here. Here at Jammin' Sports, we have a hockey doubleheader after this as we continue with our Stanley Cup playoffs. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Lawler under center. Lawler drops back, looking, rolls out, throws. It's incomplete. Broken up by Kason Sheed, number 22. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Nice defensive play by Sheed. 2nd and 10 for the Cowboys at their own 31. Lawler under center. Lawler hands off to Baxter, and Baxter breaks a tackle. A flag is down as Baxter gets out to about the 37-yard line. Holding on Dallas. Nick Stevens, the tight end, the guilty party. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 18 back at the 23-yard line. .7:48 left here in the third quarter. Vikings up 14-7. Lawler in the gun. Lawler hands off to Baxter, and Baxter gets about 4 yards out to the 27-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 14. Our Week 13 Thursday night game to kick off the week. On a Thursday night, no less. Lawler in the gun. Lawler drops back. And he's going to get sacked. Back at the 22-yard line. On the sack, Richard Seymour, the defensive tackle, number 93 for Minnesota. That'll be a loss of 5 yards, and that'll bring up 4th and 19. And Dallas is going to have to punt. This would be a mild upset if the Vikings win this game. Dallas totally dismantled Washington last week during the Thanksgiving game. They beat them by 30. Jeff West back to punt. West gets the punt away. And it's fair caught at the 38-yard line by Antonio Saxon. 1st and 10 Minnesota. They'll start from their own 38-yard line. Kevin Bickford comes back out, the 7th-year quarterback out of Army. 6:43 left to play here in the third quarter. U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. On 1st and 10, Bickford in the gun. Bickford drops back, throws downfield. It's caught by James Monterey, number 81, out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. The 6th-year receiver out of North Carolina. Second and 2 for the Vikings at their own 47. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back, throws across the middle, and it's caught by Lawson Underwood, the tight end, out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 10 yards and a Viking first down into Dallas territory. Under 6 minutes left now in the third quarter. Vikings up 14-7. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford drops back. Looks downfield, looking, throws, and just throws that one away. Incomplete. Couldn't find a receiver, did the smart thing, threw it away. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. I'm Jimmy Jam. I've got my moderator, Evil Dead, in the room. Good crowd tonight. Appreciate it. On 2nd and 10, Bickford looks downfield, throws deep down the middle. It's caught by Brian Black all the way down to the 21-yard line. A 22-yard catch by Brian Black. First down, Vikings at the Dallas 21-yard line. Move those chains. First down, Minnesota. The Vikings have it at the Dallas 21. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford looking. Throws to Underwood underneath. Inside the 10. Down to the 8-yard line. A 13-yard gain to Lawson Underwood, the tight end, underneath. It'll be 1st and goal, Vikings at the Dallas 8-yard line. Under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Vikings trying to take a 2-score lead. 3 receivers to the near side. Bickford under center. Bickford drops back. Looking, in trouble, throws, and throws it away, incomplete. He got nailed right as he threw that. And that'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. .442 left to play. We're in the third quarter. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Bickford with 4 receivers wide. Now they have Monterey in motion. He hands off to Lambos on a trap play up the middle, down to the 7-yard line, just a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and goal. Lambo's not having a big day rushing, but the Vikings are still winning. Bickford in the shotgun with a back on either side on 3rd and goal. Bickford looking. Good protection, throws it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find a receiver. It'll be 4th and goal, and the Vikings will settle for 3. It'll put them up by 2 scores. It'll make it a 10-point game. Tom Davison will come out, the 7th-year kicker. Yeah, he was open. I saw it too. This will be from 24 yards. The kick is up, and it's good. Vikings lead it 17-7. Four minutes, 6 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. We're live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 13, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. The 8-4 Cowboys, the 6-6 Vikings, and the Vikings lead by 10. Minnesota trying to win their third in a row. Zach Young kicks off. Fielded by Cole at the 2-yard line, over the 15, 20, 25. And Kevin Cole brings it out to the 27-yard line. 4:02 left to play here in the third quarter. We have hockey up next. We'll be off tomorrow. I've got high school basketball on the radio tomorrow. We'll be back on Saturday. Just don't know the exact time yet on Saturday. I'll keep you posted. So Dallas now down by 10. Will start from their own 27-yard line. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler back. Throws across the middle to Ronnie Harris down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. Harris, the 8th-year receiver out of Oklahoma State. 2nd and 6 for the Cowboys at their own 31. 4 receivers wide. Lawler under center. Lawler throws across the middle again. Again, he finds Ronnie Harris out to the 46-yard line. This time a gain of 15 and a Dallas first down. .322 and counting here in the third quarter. Dallas trying to make it a one-score game again. In the NFC East, the Giants are 9-3. Dallas is 8-4, one game back. And the Giants play the Chiefs later this week. Lawler under center. On 1st and 10, hands off to Baxter. And Baxter plows his way out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Sam Baxter, the 7th-year back out of USC. The Heisman Trophy winner, Sam Baxter. 2nd and 4 from the 49. Lawler in the gun. Lawler to Baxter again. And Baxter has the first down out to the 45-yard line. Actually, no, they say he's short. It'll be 3rd and inches. A gain of 3 yards. I thought he had the first down. He got a bad spot, if that's not a first down. 3rd and inches from the 45. Lawler in the offset eye. Lawler to Baxter again. He's got the first down and more up the middle. Baxter down to the 25-yard line. A 20-yard run by Sam Baxter. First down, Dallas. As we're coming up on the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Really good crowd tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Everybody say hi to Misty. Misty, say hi. Okay. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Lawler under center. Lawler fakes the handoff. Scrambling around, throws to the end zone, and man wide open. Touchdown, Dallas. Nick Stevens, the tight end. A 25-yard touchdown catch by Nick Stevens, the rookie tight end out of Tennessee. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game. He was wide open. He got behind the secondary. Blown coverage by the Vikings. And Stevens made him pay. And now Alec Kerr will come on for the extra point. There's the snap. Kick is up. And it's good. It's a 3-point ball game. Vikings lead at 17-14. A minute 42 left to play here in the third quarter. We're live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Week 13. Our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. Just 3 more regular season weeks after this week. So all these games were coming down to the wire here. Next week, in Week 14, I'll tell you who they play. Dallas will host Detroit. And Minnesota next week will be at San Francisco. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Saxon. Brings it out to the 27-yard line. Antonio Saxon, the rookie out of Army, on the return. So the Vikings now up by 3 with a minute 38 left in the third. Still a lot of time left in this one. This is still anybody's ball game right here. Minnesota's played rather well tonight. They played well in recent weeks. They're on a 2-game winning streak. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back. Throws down the middle. It's caught by James North out to the 45-yard line. An 18-yard reception. First down, Vikings. James North, the 9th-year receiver out of the University of Florida. First down, Vikings. A minute 20 and counting here in the third quarter. Four receivers set wide. Bickford under center. Bickford hands off to Lambos. Lambos across midfield to the 46-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. Coming up on a minute left here in the third quarter. On 2nd and 1, the playbook is wide open. You can do whatever you want here. They'll have it at the Cowboy 46-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Bickford fakes the handoff, rolls out. Watch out, he's going to get sacked all the way back at the 41-yard line. Mike Hegman, number 58, makes the sack for Dallas in his 13th year out of Troy. A loss of 13 yards. It'll be 3rd and 14. Back at the Viking 41-yard line. Hegman came in a rush. So now it's 3rd and long for the Vikings. 20 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back. He dumps it off underneath to Underwood, who gets out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 10 yards, but he's going to be shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 4. 8 seconds left in the quarter, and the Vikings are going to have to punt. Zach Young will be back to punt for Minnesota. As we watch the replay, Lawson Underwood, the tight end, he caught the pass, but he did not get the first down. It'll be 4th and 4. Zach Young back to punt. He gets the punt away off the side of his foot. He shanked it. It's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's just a 24-yard punt. That's the end of the third quarter. Vikings lead the Cowboys 17-14. We're live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 13, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. We'll start the fourth quarter. First and 10 for the Cowboys from their own 25-yard line. Dallas can take the lead on this drive. Jeremy Lawler takes the snap, throws to the near side to Nick Stevens, the tight end. Stevens down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Can the Cowboys tie it up? Can they take the lead? Lawler in the gun on 2nd and 7. Lawler back, throws to the far side, is caught at the 41-yard line by Bobby Hayes. His first catch of the day. The fifth-year receiver out of Michigan State. A gain of 13 yards and a Dallas first down. 7:15 and counting. Lawler in the gun on 1st and 10. Lawler back. Throws underneath to Ronnie Harris down to the 47-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Dallas methodically moving it down the field. Under 7 minutes now. Vikings up 17-14. Lawler under center on 2nd and 4. Lawler drops back. Throws down the middle to Taylor Landrum, the tight end. Number 84 down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. First down Dallas into Viking territory at the 44-yard line. Landrum, the 15th-year tight end out of Tennessee. First down Dallas. 4 receivers set wide. Lawler back to throw. He's going to take off up the middle. And he pushes forward and gets down to the 33-yard line. An 11-yard run by Jeremy Lawler. First down Cowboys. Dallas on the move. Dallas has never led this game. It's been tied once. We were tied at 7 at one point. But Dallas has never led. Under 6 minutes to play. 1st and 10 Cowboys at the Viking 33-yard line. 4 receivers spread wide. Lawler in the gun. Lawler back. Lawler throws underneath, inside to Nick Stevens, the tight end, down to the 15-yard line. An 18-yard catch. First down Dallas. 1st and 10 from the Viking 15 with 5.5 minutes left. Clock is running. If Dallas wins, it puts the pressure on the Giants. They would have to beat the Chiefs to maintain their lead in the NFC East. 1st and 10 from the 15. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler, inside handoff to Baxter, inside the 10, and Baxter down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. Dallas trying to punch it in, take the lead. 2nd and inches from the 5. Lawler to Baxter again. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown run by Sam Baxter, the 7th-year back out of USC. And the Cowboys have taken the lead for the first time tonight, 20-17. There's still a lot of time left, though. 4:50 left on the clock. And the Vikings have a lot of weapons. But the extra point will put Dallas up by 4, forcing Minnesota to score a touchdown. Alec Kerr for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Cowboys lead by 4, 21-17. 4:50 remaining. We're in the fourth quarter, live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 13, our Thursday night game here at Jammin' Sports. If Minnesota wants to have any shot at making the playoffs, they really need to win this game to get back above 500. They have a lot of teams ahead of them in the standings. Jeff West will kick off for Dallas, number 4. 4:50 left here in the fourth quarter. And there's the kickoff by West. Fielded at the 4-yard line by Saxon, brings it out to the 27-yard line. Antonio Saxon. So Bickford will come back out. 4:47 left. Plenty of time. The Vikings have 3 timeouts. No need to get in a hurry here. They can take their time. They have all 3 of their timeouts and the 2-minute warning. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford drops back. Bickford throws underneath to the near side to Brian Black, out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 12 yards and a Viking first down. And that'll stop the clock. 4:42 left. First down, Minnesota at their own 39. Bickford in the shotgun on 1st and 10. It's got North in motion. Pitches it to Lambos going the other way. Lambos escapes and gets out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 10 yards and a Viking first down. Minnesota has it at their own 49-yard line. 4:20 and counting. On 1st and 10, Bickford under center. Bickford hands off to Lambos again, and Lambos makes his way down to the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. Lambos only has 19 yards rushing, but he's got a whole bunch of yards receiving. 2nd and 5 from the 46. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Throws underneath. It's caught by Underwood. Down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Vikings. Evil Dead says the Vikings will win. I have spoken. All right? Huh? Misty says the Cowboys are going to win. Bickford in the gun. Bickford up top. And he comes down with it. North at the 6-yard line. Bickford just threw it up there. A 29-yard catch by James North. It'll be 1st and goal, Minnesota. Evil Dead says, oh, Misty. Come on now. What a catch by North. Full extension. He had Jason Law all over him. And he still came down with it. 1st and goal, Vikings at the 6-yard line. 3 minutes and counting. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Looks to the end zone. Looking. Needs to get rid of it. And he gets sacked back at the 17-yard line. A loss of 11 yards. Mike Hegman on the tackle, number 58, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 17. And it's a rookie mistake made by a quarterback in his 7th year. You got to get rid of it. A field goal does the Vikings no good. They need a touchdown. 2nd and goal at the 17-yard line. They're down by 4. 2:35 and counting. 5 receivers wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back. He's looking. Needs to get rid of it. His protection's breaking down. Gets sacked again for a 10-yard loss. Back to the 27-yard line. On the sack that time, number 92, Antonio Malone, in his 8th year out of Northwestern. That's not good. Well, if you're the Vikings, try to get at least half of it back on 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and goal back at the 27-yard line. And we're coming up on the 2-minute warning. I don't think they'll get the play off in time. They might. And they don't. We've hit the 2-minute warning. Cowboys up 21-17. Live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 13, our Thursday night game here at Jammin' Sports. All right, 3rd and goal for the Vikings at the Cowboy 27. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Bickford looking. It's a fumble. It got stripped. It's picked up by Hegman. He's going to get up. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. It's a strip sack fumble. Mike Hegman picks it up and goes all the way for the touchdown. I'm getting the yardage. He picked it up at the 38, so that's a 62-yard fumble return for touchdown. And the Cowboys go up by 10, 27-17. Wow. Horrendous is right. With 1:48 left. Alec Kerr for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Cowboys lead by 11, 28-17. Like I said, Dallas will win. With 1:48 left. That's not what you said a moment ago. Well, the Dallas defense comes up big. And now the Cowboys are up by 11. Let's see if the Vikings, they have the weapons. They can come back. They still have all 3 of their timeouts. In 1:48 left. Jeff West will kick off for the Cowboys. Fielded by Saxon at the 7-yard line. He brings it out across the 30 to the 32. So the Vikings have 1:44 to work with and 3 timeouts. They've got to score twice. North has had a big day. 6 for 143. But the Vikings find themselves down by 11. If the Vikings lose, they're back under 500. It makes it, when you look at the NFC, I don't think a 7-loss team is going to make the playoffs. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Bickford throws. Gets it out to Black. And Brian Black out to the 47-yard line. 1:33 and counting. Vikings got to hurry up. As we watch the replay. Nope. They're in the hurry up. Bickford in the gun. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford back. Bickford looking. Gets sacked. Mike Hegman again on the sack. A loss of 11 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 21. They got to hurry up and spike it. 1 minute and counting. Vikings ready to go on 2nd and 21. Bickford throws underneath. It's incomplete. He was looking for Lambos. 46 seconds left. Well, the Vikings, they let the Cowboys hang around. They didn't put them away when they had a chance. And the Cowboys made them pay. 3rd and 21 at the 36-yard line. 46 seconds left. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back. Throws downfield. Incomplete. He couldn't haul it in. Lost to Underwood. It'll be 4th and 21. 42 seconds left. This is ball game for Minnesota right here. 4th and 21. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Looking, throws it deep. And it's caught by North. Are you kidding me? All the way down to the 7-yard line. They got to get up there. They call a timeout. That's a huge gain. Let's see, 14 and 23. 14, oh, hold on. 14 and 43. That's a 67-yard. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Bickford throws inside. Touchdown to Underwood. So the Vikings, 67 yards. Thank you. I was trying to do the math real quick. Lawson Underwood underneath gets the touchdown with 27 seconds left. The Vikings will go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game. If the Vikings get the onside kick, watch out. This one's not over yet. Minnesota going for 2. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford looks to the end zone. Throws. It's caught by Underwood. Hey, we got a 3-point game. 27 seconds left. Cowboys up 28-25. The only problem is the Vikings have to recover the onside kick or the game's over, because it's under 40 seconds and they only have 2 timeouts. They had to use one of their timeouts. So if the Cowboys recover this, it's over. So everybody's mother knows what's coming up next. The onside kick. Zach Young will tee it up for Minnesota. Here we go. Can the Vikings recover? Here's the onside kick. It's fielded by the Cowboys. Bobby Hayes on the hands team with 25 seconds left and only 2 timeouts. 3 more snaps and we're done. Yeah, everybody's mother. So Lawler will come out. 3 more snaps and we're done. The Vikings couldn't pull off the comeback. Dallas will go to 9-4. Minnesota will drop to 6-7. And that really hurts Minnesota's playoff chances. We have a hockey doubleheader next. We'll have game 2 of the Pens and the Habs. Lawler takes a knee. The Vikings take a timeout. They have 1 more. Pittsburgh at Montreal, game 2 up next. And then we'll have game 3 between the LA Kings and the Chicago Blackhawks. Chicago came back and won the other night. That series is tied at 1 apiece. Montreal leads Pittsburgh 1-0. Lawler, victory formation, will take a knee. Minnesota will take their final timeout. One more knee and we're done. Give me about 10 minutes to get hockey set up, and we'll be back. This will be the last play of the game. In the victory formation, Lawler takes a knee, and that'll be it. The Cowboys go to 9-4. The Vikings fall to 6-7. The final seconds will tick away. They don't have to punt if they don't want to. And they won't. Well, they do. Oh, that is not wise. That is not wise to punt. But they punt anyway. It's fielded. And that's it. Your final score: Dallas 28, Minnesota 25. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. NHL Stanley Cup Playoff Hockey up next. We'll see you then.